Good morning, students. Today I would like to explaining about the CDMA code division multiple access.
Pikachu.
Okay, the full form of CDMA is the code division multiple access. Mainly, it is for fast growing the digital wireless network. Nowadays, we are using the digital mobile phones and digital wireless technologies also. The fastest growing it is the CDMA is spreading the spectrum based fastest growing digital wireless technology. Okay, it is an advanced digital technology. CDMA it is a advanced digital technology. It can be offered the 7 to 10 times capacity of analog technologies and also up to 6 times the capacity of the digital technology such as TDMA. Okay, how it can be the CDMA? It can be works. The words, code and division are important parts. Okay, both two are in a code division multiple access. It can be two are important. Words code and the divisions are two important. CDMA uses the codes to convert between the analog voice signals and the digital voice signals. Right, the CDMA always it can be uses the codes and convert between the analog voice signals and digital signals, and also uses codes to separate the voice and controlling the data into a data streams. These data streams is called it as a channels. Right, the CDMA signal generations are five types. It is divided into those are the analog to digital conversion, vocoding and encoding and interleaving, channelizing the signals, conversion of the digital signal to a radio frequency signal. The use of a codes is a part of this process. And the CDMA signal generation, the first one it is the analog to digital conversion. Now I am explaining about the analog to digital conversion, how it can be converting. Sometimes it is called it as a analog digital conversion. the, the CDMA signal generation is the analog to digital conversion. It is called it as a analog to digital conversion. Okay, this CDMA uses a technique called it as a pulse code modulation, that is the PCM, to accomplish the analog to digital conversion. The next one it is the CDMA signal generation, it is the vocoding. Vocoding it is the voice compression. How to it can be voice can be compression. The second step in a CDMA it is the signal generation, it is the voice can be compressed. Okay, the CDMA uses a device called it as a vocoder. The device name it is the vocoder, to compression the with the help of the vocoder to compress the voice. Right. The term vocoder contraction the words of voice and code. The vocoder is located at the base station control, that is the BSC, and in the phone. And the next one it is the encoding and the interleaving. In this one variable length vocoders also we are using. Okay, the variable length vocoders are the varies the compression of the voice signal into one of four data rates based on the rate of the user speech activity. The four rates are full full voice rates and off voice rates and 1 by 4th voice rates and 1 by 8th voice rates. The vocoder uses its full rate when the person is talking very fast, 1 by 8th rate when the person is silent or nearly so. The next one it is the signal generation. The next one it is the encoding and interleaving. The here in this one we are using the BTS. The BTS full form is the base transceiver station. Okay, encoders interleaves the are built into base transceiver station and the phones. The main purpose it is the to build the redundancy in the signal so that the information lost in the transmission can be recovered. Redundancy into the signal. Interleaving is to build the redundancy into the signal so that the information is lost in the transmission can be required. If you are losing any information also, it can be required by with the help of the encoding and the interleaving. Next one, it is the coverage. The CDMA coverage, CDMA's feature result in coverage that is between 1.7 and 3 times that of the TBMA. Power control can helps the network dynamically. It can be expanding the coverage of antennas network area. Coding and interleavings are providing the most strongly and ability to cover the larger area for using the other systems also. The main advantages of the CDMA or the CDMA, it is provide the 10 to 20 times that analog systems capacity is more. Okay, 4 times than the TDMA. Okay, so TDMA only 4 times, but the capacity of CDMA is the 10 to 20 times. It is analog technology. We are using analog system. It is more quality. It is providing. Okay, here the power control minimizes the interference, resulting in maximize the capacity. CDMA soft handoff. It is also helps to increasing the capacity. Okay, that's why it is the hands off requires the less power it is consuming. The continuation of the CDMA, it is the clarity. The mainly it is providing the clarity it is providing. Okay, often the CDMA systems can achieve the wireline clarity because of the CDMA. It is provide the strong digital processing network it is providing. Okay, it can be reducing the errors from the errors receiver side. And also one more one, it is the power control reduces the errors by keeping the power at an optimal level. The CDMA's wideband signal reduces the and fading also it is losing. The variable rate vocoder reduces the amount of data transmitted per person, it can be reducing. Okay, in the CDMA it is wide band signal, it can be reduces and fading. And encoding and interleaving the reducing the errors that result from fading. CDMA is wideband signal reduces in fading. And also one more advantage is it is providing the cost, how much cost it is providing. The better coverage and capacity result in cost benefits also it is providing. And this reduces the infrastructure costs also for the providers and increasing the capacity of the service providers. And CDMA costs per subscribers has steadily declined since 1995 for both the cellular and the PCS applications also. The compatibility, how much of the compatibility it is providing. The CDMA nowadays we are using the GSM phones. In olden days we are awareness about the CDMA mobile phones also we are using. We are used. CDMA phones are usually dual mode. This means it can be work both CDMA system and the analog cellular network also work. CDMA phones are dual band as well as dual mode also it can be applicable. They can work in a CDMA mode and also a PCS, personal communication services also it is providing. Okay, it is a cellular band or analog band in a analog cellular network also it is available. Right. The one more advantage is it is the customer satisfaction. The voice quality it is providing and longer battery life due to reduced power requirements also it is providing CDMA. No crosstalk because of CDMA's unique coding. Privacy also again it is providing because of coding it is providing privacy also. Okay, in this one CDMA also it is facing disadvantages also it is facing. The main disadvantages also here we are discussing now. All the signals should have the same strength at a receiver. The higher complexity of a receiver cannot just listen into the medium signal, start the receiving if there is a signal. Okay. Thank you students for listening this topic.